laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to 599, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Gerangelo Seath J, and Trey Savage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn! Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krowiak, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krowiak. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a 1 of 1, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor 1 of 1. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball 1 of 1. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. Folks, you just witnessed the very first Jurangelo St. J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey won. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro, this kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Koba, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Koba. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends, and you gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99, going to Dr. A. Aaron?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from JunkWaxVintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to JunkWaxVintage.
Full-time on deck, boxes stacked, checklist check, Mrs. Junk Wax, prepping the stacks, while the chat gets rowdy and ready to crack. We're ripping packs and cracking backs from JWV, there's no looking back. It's a waiting, vibes just right, it's a fantastic Friday morning delight. Join the stream, come feel the glow, 'cause it's almost time for the show. Got a full crew and the cars to chase. Tops chrome shimmer, fire on base. Wanna jump in? You know what to do. Hit JunkWaxVintage.com. We're saving a seat for you. So feel the hype and bring your grin. The Friday ride's about to begin. From JWV, the hits don't lie. Let's make this morning break the sky. Let's go, Legends! Let's go, Legends!
Well, happy Halloween, my dear friends. Happy Friday morning, everybody. How we doing? Hey, what's up there, Tony? Good to see you, C4. How are you, my brother? You know, Bob Ross is here today, my friends. Dalen is taking a back seat. He'll be back someday. But we have Bob Ross today, my dear friends, and we're going to rip into some happy little cards. All right, all right. You know, and you don't have to be an expert. Anybody can do it. All you have to do is just rip into some beautiful packs and give some happy little trees. Mr. Gunstonson. Good morning, Tyler. Good morning to the Nash Man. Good morning, Mr. Kelowna Rockets fan. Long time no see, good buddy. We're just going to talk like this all day, my dear friends. Oh, you know it, Jeff Rotel. That's right, Kevin O'Brien. Why, thank you, Soup with Soups. Oh, you know it, Mr. McGarrigle. Good morning, Sean. We're just going to talk like this all day because we're just going to paint some happy little trees, my dear friends. You know, some happy little mistakes. Good morning, Jay. Wonderful to see you. Happy Halloween, young lady. Good to see you. Mr. Peaks. Good to see you this morning, my brother. Ah, there you go. Gonna put a happy little championship right next to those Toronto Blue Jays. I like it, Mr. Gunstonson. Good morning. All right, all right. Why don't we get into our very first item in the morning, shall we? Some of that delicious, happy little spicy water. How about that? I love it. Good morning, Dennis, the newest member of the family. Damn good to see you this morning, my brother. Mr. Jeff Rotel, some happy little clouds and happy little trees all day. That's right. You know it. Why, thank you, Invader Zim. I appreciate that, my buddy. Good to see you, Alex. I hope you sell a lot of cars today, good buddy. Some happy little vehicles. Alrighty. Let's flip this camera back around and get into some spicy water this morning, shall we? It is damn good to see you on this fantastic Friday morning. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Oh, yeah. Some of that happy little spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Prost. Nicely done, Alex. Good job, sir. And if you're listening to me on a test drive, my dear friends, you need to buy a car from Alex Zimmerman. He is the best car salesman this side of the Pecos. I am telling you, you can buy a happy little vehicle from Happy Little Alex. Good luck. Gnarly Harley SC. That Julio is not for sale, my man, but I appreciate you asking. Thank you. And good morning. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your very first time tuning in to this fabulous fro, my name is Dalen, also known as Bob Ross today, my dear friends, because happy Halloween. If it is your very first time tuning in, it is awesome to have you. I am Bob. You can find me here almost every single morning, starting your morning right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, some happy little mistakes, and always just a few laughs. Typically at my expense. Parker Jones, good morning, my man. He says, what insert is that, Julio? Good question. That is from the Julio J-Rod, or from the J-Rod Topps set. We'll just snag that one down for you. That is called an Anime Art Super Short Print, and that is part of my PC. I appreciate you asking there, gentlemen. I see you, Alex. All right, legends. Good morning, Jay. How you doing there, buddy? Excellent to see you there, Jay Mitch. There you go, Meanie Brad Greeny. Good morning, my brother. Mr. Kevin O'Brien, that's exactly right, my man. Pulling some happy little autos this morning. 6-7.
That's my favorite 6-7.
I love it. So there you go, folks. I appreciate you asking about that card. That is part of my PC. They'll have to pry that one out of my cold, dead fingers someday. I actually pulled that one myself and graded that one myself. And fun fact, my dear friends, we actually had 3 of them at one time. We sent them all off, and they all came back PSA 10s. Indeed. Excuse me. All right, let's get him back up there on the carousel, my dear friends. I love it, Mikey. Why, thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that, brother. We are very grateful to have you in the family, my good man. C4, good morning, legend. Good morning, Andrew Irvin. All right, let's get him back up here on the carousel, and then we're going to bust into our very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax. Oh, left-handed's not the way. There we go. That's better. Oh, yeah. It's the full effect there, folks. Beautiful. All right. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, okay? Don't be a hater. Good morning, Mr. McGinnis. How you doing there, brother? One of the oldest of OGs of the family, my favorite JC Rediable. Great to see you this morning, my man. Happy Halloween. Justin, I believe this is our 3rd Halloween together, my dude. Happy Halloween, brother. All joking aside, great to see you, buddy. All right, let's bust into that very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax. And let's go back to 1988. See if we can find some Ricky Henderson, maybe a Jose Canseco. Lukey, it is wonderful to see you over here, my brother. Good morning on the Twitch side. Why, thank you so much. Absolutely right, my man. We don't make mistakes. They're just happy little accidents. Let's see if we can't find some happy little autographs in some packs today, shall we? All righty. Mainly Breaks, welcome back, my dude. Mr. Kevin O'Brien, it is wonderful to have you over here on Twitch and blowing me up with some pepitas on this happy Halloween. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Starting off a little Stan the Man, Muso. Good morning, Mikey Koba. Long time no talkie. It's funny because we just chatted. Ken Gerhardt for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Oh, Mr. Peaks, you are too kind. Mr. Vance Law for those now defunct Expos. And an anonymous gifter just hit Luke the Duke with that free 1-month subscription. Hey, Lukey, welcome back to the family officially, my brother. And to the anonymous gifter, I cannot thank you enough, you absolute legend. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you. Shout out to Junk Wax Sal. We have old Harold Baines, his PC. Gary Pettis, Anthony Pettis' daddy. Just kidding. Not really. Craig Reynolds rap. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. Tommy Hare for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeff Rotel. Why, thank you, Mikey Koba. Von Hayes. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. For the Fightin' Phillies. Shout out to Mikey 1. Buddy Bell, little alliteration on this fantastic Friday. Big John Kruk, look at that young buck. Will the Thrill for the Gigantes. Shout out to Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist. Old Greg.
Come on, Greg.
Tommy Gregg for the Pirates. Beautiful.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Ken Griffey Sr. Awesome. Keith Moreland. Gary Cotta and his 5-head. And Ray Quinones with that luscious lip curtain. Beautiful. All right. Sounds wonderful. I have got you covered, Mikey Koba. My pleasure, sir. Good morning. Good to see you, Ryan Pfeiffer. And you did miss that hockey break last night. I am so sorry, my brother. We did break that one last night. That was the second break of the evening. So if you go back and watch the replay, you're probably about 45 minutes in to start, at least. All righty. Excellent first pack of the morning. Oh, my Lanta. Mr. Kevin O'Brien single-handedly annihilated my gift goal over here on TikTok. I cannot thank you enough, Mr. O'Brien. So, folks, you know the deal. We only reset that goal 3 times, and we're going to reset it for the first time right meow. I cannot thank you enough, Kevin O'Brien. You rock my face off, my brother. That is a magnificent way to start our Friday. And because it is Halloween, you know we're hitting those pumpkins. Bingo. There you go. All righty. My friends, let's refresh that shop for the very first time on this fantastic Friday morning and see where we're at. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Kevin O'Brien. You rocked my face off this morning, brother. Thank you. All right, let me get myself a little sip of Joe. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Shout out to Everyday Dose. Beautiful. All righty. I am refreshing here, folks. Excuse me. All right, I see Mikey Koba up there snagging some Razzie spots. Thank you so much, you legend. Getting us a little closer on the Bengals, the Panthers, the Browns, and the Bengals again. Sincerely appreciate you, Mikey Koba. Thank you, legend. Mr. Randy Schmidt, our favorite Schmidt head and marvelous Minnesotan, taking spot number 16 in that celebration. Mr. Peaks, my brother from Down Under, taking 29, 28, and 30 in the celebration. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. Mr. Mikey Koba taking a whole bunch of other break spots. That is a magnificent purchase. Thank you so much, Mikey Koba. Beautiful. The legend himself, Mr. Alan White, taking down a couple of Bengals spots. Thank you, sir. Mr. Alan White also taking down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots in the celebration. Beautiful. Ooh, it looks like the Bengals is now sold out. Outstanding. Ooh, Mikey Koba, Travis Hunter going on the injured reserve list. Ouch, kabibbles. Ooh, hope he's okay. Mr. Tyler LeBlanc, I see a snag in a spot. My Canadian cousin taking the Blue Jays. Excellent. Nurse Tony. Do we have Nurse Tony in the house this morning? We have a couple of Score a Treat football packs and a Squishmallow pack. Outstanding. Mr. Alan White taking a whole bunch of other Razzie spots. Thank you again, Alan. Then we have Dan the Man, Mr. Bailey, taking the Rams in our football break. Thank you, Dan. Excuse me. Mr. Smashburger took a couple of spots. Valerie taking 3 spots. My nasty North Kakalaki. There's Nurse Tony. Beautiful. All right, Nurse Tony, you're going to be our very first family rip of the morning there, good sir. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Ooh, yeah.
All righty, Nurse Tony. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Score a Treat packs, and we have 2 Squishmallow packs for the little consensus. Let's do it. Starting off the fantastic Friday with some Squishmallows. Beautiful. Happy Halloween, everybody. Damn good to have you this morning. Thank you for being here. Oh, let's click on some music. Silly me. Getting a little too ahead of ourselves here. Beautiful. By the way, legends, just a very friendly polite reminder that we will be live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on eBay Live. And I'm telling you right now, folks, it is going to be a very, very special evening because we got a lot of stuff to auction off. A lot of really cool stuff, too. So very, very excited to get that going. I totally agree, Mikey Koba. Mr. Saltzgiver, you think you just snagged the last spot for the Cardinals. Beautiful, my man. Thank you very much. My gorgeous Georgian. All right, we have some Quill to get us started. Ryan's biggest hater, good morning. You win the name game over here on TikTok. How about Suzette on the foil? Happy Halloween from the Squishmallows. Got old Wade, the porcupine. Misha on the foil. And Undead and Unstoppable. Happy Halloween from the Squishmallows. Beautiful. Shout out to the cute Cosensus. All right, Tony. Now we're getting to Dad's packs. Let's see if we can't find you one of those Black Hollow Web SSPs. Good luck, good sir. And indeed, the Cardinals are sold out on that Razzie. Thank you so much, Mr. Saltzgiver. And Mr. Koba. Oh, my man, that is the fourth Razzie that Mikey Koba has closed this morning, and we are eternally grateful. Thank you, Mikey. Would love to bust into that football break this morning. That would be sick. Ryan's biggest hater. It is for Ryan Dunn, the basketball player. Roger that, my man. Rest in peace to the late, great Ryan Dunn, not the basketball player. But it's good to see you this morning, Ryan's biggest hater. Kyle G. Youngo, good morning, my man. All right, let's see what we have here, Nurse Tony. Old Keon Coleman. Shout out to Melody for the Bills. James Cook, back-to-back Bills. Mason Taylor. The numbers, Mason. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Ooh, nice. How about a Caleb Williams on an almost color match for the Bears? She touched my Penix, Steve. Michael Penix, Jr. Shout out to University of Washington. There you go, my crazy Canadian cousin. Good to see you, Garage Goose. You nailed it, Mr. Peaks. Get out of my head, dude. Did you and I just become best friends, Mr. Peaks? I think so. How about for my Seattle Sea Chickens, old Dalen Milrow. Excellent. Roquan Smith for those dirty birdie Ravens. Good to see you, Garage Goose. Mr. Anderson for WKRP. You're absolutely right, Mr. McGarrigle. Thank you, sir. Nailed it. Ashton Janti. P. Muth. Taysom Hill. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Jimmy Nuge. And last but not least, for our Texans, old Jaden Higgins. Rookie. Finishing that one off for you there, Nurse Tony. A beautiful way to start our morning, my brother. Thank you so damn much. I appreciate you utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Let me rip into those for you, buddy. As I say almost every single day, it is always fun to rip into packs. I think we can all agree on that. But in my humble opinion, I think it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends, and sometimes more. And that's what we do here every single morning. So thank you for making that possible, Nurse Tony. I love it. Thank you very much. Both Mikeys in the chat over here on Twitch. You know, that's a damn good question, Mr. Peaks. Damn good question. Alrighty. And by the way, folks, we have Black Ops 7. Speaking of Call of Duty, it's going to come out here in about 2 weeks. And I am indescribably excited because Zombies looks legit. A lot of you know that I am a Zombies Call of Duty fanatic. I love Call of Duty Zombies so much. I have for many, many years. I am a total Zombies dork. So, Mr. Peaks, are we taking the week off? Haha, I wish. No. But, you know what? I'll share with you, Mr. Peaks. So, I actually took about 2.5 years completely off of gaming. And I used to stream video games like I do cards now. So, I played video games a lot. So, taking 2.5 years off was kind of a big deal. I came back about 4 months ago. Okay? I started playing Black Ops 6. Just to show you what kind of terribly addictive personality that I have. In 4 months, I have almost prestige mastered Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And I started like way late. Way late. So yeah, I go kind of hard. There's no halfway, right? I'm either not jumping in or jumping in with both feet. Mrs. Junkwax says, Dalen really also likes the Easter eggs, but between you and me, I've never seen him decorate an Easter egg once, not once. Mrs. Junkwax, I love you. Shout out to those Easter eggs in Call of Duty Zombies, which I have done every single one of them. There is not a Zombies Easter egg that I have not completed. Unless Black Ops 7 comes out, then we start that all over again. All right, Nurse Tony, I'm getting you locked in here, legend. Thank you again, Nurse Tony. Wonderful way to start the morning there, my brother. Okie dokie. Good morning, Travie Patty. How are you, young man? Good to see you this morning. Happy Halloween, dude. So if I may ask, folks, what is everybody going to be for Halloween? If you're dressing up, what are you doing? Mr. Sean McGarrigle says, I like the old school zombies like Kino der Toten and the Black Ops 1 map. Oh yeah, shout out to Origins. I totally agree. Although, Sean McGarrigle, if you have not played Black Ops 6 Zombies, I would highly recommend it. I think they did a wonderful job. I know that's a hot take. There's a lot of people that don't like Black Ops 6. A lot of people think Call of Duty's gone down the crapper, but I do not think so. I think they did a wonderful job with Black Ops 6. I agree, Mr. Peaks. Black Ops 6 goes hard. You are correct. Okie dokie. Oh, there you go, Onward. Shout out to Call of Duty World at War, the original. Alrighty. Let me refresh that shop real quick, Legends. See if we have anything waiting up here. Nurse Tony, you're going to be an emoji. All black clothes with an LED mask. Nice. Creative. I like it. So you will see a couple of characters tonight, my dear friends, on our PM show. Very excited for it. Kevin O'Brien, thank you again for absolutely annihilating that gift goal this morning, my brother. I appreciate you. Shout out to Glenn Poling, the Ohio Barnstormer. It ain't easy being this Brandon Creasy. Mr. Peaks, the Home Deboo. Mr. Gower, Jason Hawkins, and Eddie. Thanks for being here this morning, Legends. You as well there, Mr. McGinnis. Good to see you, Justin. All right, folks, it looks like we are current up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Jay Mitch says, tried getting back into COD recently, but just couldn't. Played it religiously many years ago. I feel you on that one, Jay Mitch. Onward says, there's too many features on the new games. I like the simple ones on the older ones. Hey, I get that. I can understand that as well. Personally, I like the gobblegums. So for those of you that don't play Black Ops or Call of Duty, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But I do like the little bells and whistles they have added. It's a lot of fun. For those of you that remember back in the day with Nintendo, give me a hell yeah in the chat if you remember the Game Genie or the Game Shark that you could put in codes and put in cheats. So basically, Gobblegums in Call of Duty Zombies is kind of like built-in Game Genie. It's kind of cool. Mr. Peaks says that ray gun Mark II is something else. I totally agree, especially in Shattered Veil, where you get the variations of that ray gun Mark II. Mr. Gower says, our team is Peter Pan. You got Captain Hook. Nice, buddy. Shout out to old Dustin Hoffman. There you go, Jay Mitch. Onward. Shout out to learning how to blow on those cartridges. You're absolutely right there, my man. Give me a hell yeah in the chat if you have the old school Nintendo and you ever had to put in a cartridge above the cartridge. You know what I'm talking about. When you had to blow in them and then you had to shove a game in there on top of it. Oh, shout out to the original Nintendo. Beautiful. We actually have a 1985 Nintendo out in our work area, still in the box from 1985. Oh, you know it, Justin McGinnis, the old Game Genie. That's right, my man. The Game Shark as well. That was fun. The very first time I ever beat Mario Brothers, the original one, thanks to the Game Genie. Oh, yes, that is true. Mrs. Junkwax just said, tell him what happened on our very first date. So the very first date that myself and Mrs. Junkwax ever had, she invited me up to play some Mario Kart. And we did. And she won. And that's actually what we did do. Because we're a couple of dorks. Yeah. She's like, hey, you want to come upstairs? Play some Mario Kart? I was like, yes. Like, right meow? Yeah. All right, Dennis says there's 3 spots left in the baseball break. That is correct, my brother. Thank you so much. Excited for that one. I miss those days as well there, Jay Mitch. Thank you so much, Nurse Tony. Thank you, Brian Smith. Thank you, Ryan Fife. Onward. That belongs in a museum. The Nintendo, I agree. He says, sure, she won with no help. That's right, brother. That's right, Mikey won. She gave me the old Mario Kart and chill. That is correct. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, you know it, Mr. McGinnis. Yes, sir. Nurse Tony says, man, Mrs. Junkwaxes was a keeper from day one. You could not be more correct, my brother. I put a ring on it, and there's a damn good reason. Cheers, my friends. Stephanie Captain, good morning, homie. Damn. I love that everyday dose. Cheers, my friends. Roast. I'm a drink goblin this morning. Excellent to see you, Stephanie. How we doing? Happy Friday. Onward says that woman can take care of zoo animals because she's a keeper. Nice one. Correct. All right, legends. Like I said, we are current up there at JunkWaxVintage.com at the moment, so if you would like to head on over there and snag yourself down something from the shop, that would be magnificent. Mr. J. Mitch says, got to get to the gym and train. Have a great live and day, sir. Hopefully catch you tonight. J. Mitch, I hope we do catch you tonight, my good man. But if by some act of the universe we do not, please go out there and have an absolutely happy Halloween, my dude. And hope to see you back here tonight. If we don't see you back here tonight, we hope to see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on eBay Live. Oh, beautiful. So Mrs. Junkwax says we can probably start doing those football Razzies because that football break looks like it's about to fill. So, let's do it. Living Like Pops over here on TikTok says, how do I know what team I get when I buy a number? So, Living Like Pops, excuse me. Good question. So, that is a random break, my man. So, let me show you something. Mrs. Junkwax, may I have a break sheet, please? The random one. We're going to help out our buddy Living Like Pops over here on TikTok. The one that's like halfway full? Yeah, perfect. So check it out here, buddy. You see there's 30 spots, right? There just happens to be 30 teams in Major League Baseball. So what I do is I take a list of the teams and I randomize them all. And whatever team lands on your number is the team that you get. However, our channel is a little bit unique. So every single random break, I always give you a couple of minutes after the randomization is completed to trade your teams if you want. I'm always trying to give you the best opportunities to get the teams that you want. So does that make sense, Living Like Pops? There you go, Mr. Peaks. And I need to write on that. What break is that, my love? Got it. One moment. There we go. That's better. I have got you covered, Living Like Pops. Thank you for asking, my man. So there it is, folks. That is what we have left in the celebration. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots to go. And if we fill that one, we get to bust this one this morning. Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. I appreciate it as always, good buddy. Alrighty. Let's pull some Razzies here, folks, and find out who gets what. Thank you so much to Stephanie Kefton, Dennis Legacy, and Dennis Pudwill. Couple of dastardly and dynamic Dennises. Thank you, Dennis, squared. Alrighty. Give me just a moment here, folks. So we have a Bengals Razzie, we have a Panthers Razzie, and we have a Cardinals Razzie. So let's start with some Cincinnati Bengals, shall we? The question is, who is my go-to racer in Mario Kart? That would probably be Wario or the skeleton one. I think he's called like Bones or something. Dusty Bones, something like that. But that is my go-to. Yeah. Love me some Wario. Dry Bones. There you go, Onward. Thank you. Beautiful. Dry Bones. You know what I'm talking about there, buddy. Nailed it. Alrighty. Shout out to Uncle Moosey, because you know we're going to have a little moose race here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, folks, if you're over here on TikTok, I will apologize. A lot of you know that we are live on 5 separate platforms right this second, right? Unfortunately, there is one platform that cannot see the moose races, and that is TikTok. So all you have to do is head on over to our link tree that can be found on our TikTok profile. And on that link tree, you can make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You have 4 options to come over here and watch the moose race if you want. And we're actually going to do a few moose races, so you might want to make that switch. Alrighty, 30 seconds on the clock. In this race, we have Mikey Koba, Chuck McIntosh, Alan White, and our favorite Schmitz head, Keegan. 30 seconds on the clock. This is for the Cincinnati Bengals. Good luck. I did not know that. Love you, Mrs. JunkWax. All right, we got Mr. Schmitz on the front side, Mr. Koba on the back side. It is all Keegan Schmitz at the moment. We have Mr. Alan White on the bubble in the number 3 moose, and Alan White has taken over the lead with 6 seconds to go. But here comes Alan White in the number 2 moose, like a moose on that Colombian marching powder. And taking the win is the legend himself, Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, Mr. Alan White. Mrs. JunkWax, would you write Mr. Alan White in on the Cincinnati Bengals on the football break? Thank you, my love. All right, next break is going to be the North Kakalaki Panthers. In this race, we have Mikey Koba, Chuck McIntosh, Yessie Hockey, Alan White, and Keegan Schmitz. Good luck on the Panthers. And Yessie Hockey taking the whole shot. Goodness gracious. Zooming to the front right off the gate. And Mr. Koba on the backside, Keegan Schmitz on the front side, Chuck McIntosh had the lead for just a moment. Now he's falling back to the middle of the pack, though. It is Mikey Koba the number 1 spot, Mikey Koba the number 2 spot. They are jockeying for position in those last spots back there, 9 and 10. Mr. Alan White coming up quick, though. And the legend himself is going to take a second team. Congratulations, Alan White. Beautiful. Alan White taking down the North Kakalaki Panthers. My love. Congratulations, Alan White, on those North Kakalaki Panthers. Alrighty. Next, Razzie is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. In this race, we have Jason Saltzgiver, Mikey Koba, Chuck McIntosh, Alan White, Keegan Schmitz, our bowler, Bill Bolus, and Mr. Shane Burge. Best of luck to each and every one of you on the Arizona Cardinals. Mr. Burge on the front side, Mr. Saltzgiver on the back side, Alan White taking the whole shot with the number 6 moose. Chuck McIntosh had the lead for a hot second. Now he's falling back to the middle of the pack, though. Oh, no. I am so sorry, brother. Mr. Mikey Koba with about a full moose link lead with 13 seconds to go, but he's falling back to the middle of the pack as well, slowly but surely. And it is Mikey Koba, number 1, Alan White on the bubble, Shane Burge coming up quick in the number 1 moose. But out of nowhere comes the family bowler, Mr. Bill Bolus. And taking the Arizona Cardinals is Mr. Bill Bolus. Congratulations, Bill. Beautiful. The Celebration might be sold out as well. Thank you, Nurse Tony. All right, so the Arizona Cardinals go to Bill Bolus, my love. Bill Bolus. All righty. Let me refresh that shop. Folks, we have one more Razzie. It is the Cleveland Browns. And there's more than that, but that's just the one I have ready. So, this next race will be for the Cleveland Browns. We have Mr. Mikey Koba, Eric Smashburger, Yessie Hockey, Alan White, and Keegan Schmitz. Best of luck to you on the Cleveland Browns. Mr. Schmitz on the front side, Mr. Koba on the back side. Shout out to Mikey too. But Alan White took the whole shot with that number 6 moose. But it is all Keegan until Yessie Hockey just took over the lead. Shout out to our crazy Clevelander. It is Mikey Koba on the number 1 spot, Mikey Koba on the number 2 spot, Yessie Hockey on the bubble. 8 seconds to go. Shout out to Mr. Lane Frost. It is Yessie Hockey in the number 1 spot, but up comes Keegan Schmitz. And Mr. Schmitz turning on the nos at the last second. Goodness gracious there, buddy. Congratulations, Keegan. Glad you got one there, good sir. And Mr. Keegan Schmitz takes down the Cleveland Browns, my love. Thank you, sweetie. All righty. And I think we are current. But we will have 2 more Razzies. The bills will be in my inbox in just a moment. Beautiful. Yes, it is. Thank you, my love. So next one is going to be for the Buffalo Bills. Shout out to Miss Melody. DJP, you bought the last spot. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. Mr. Matt Maurer. He says, not a mass hole any longer, so 9 to 5ing for a while. Hey, it happens to the best of us, my good man. I love having you over here on TikTok, Mr. Maui Leany. Thank you, good sir. Excellent to see you this morning, Maddie. And thank you, my dear friends, for bearing with us while we're running a whole bunch of moose races. Que bueno verte, Kobe Luna. Buenos dias, señor. You know it's great to see you this morning, my man. How you doing there, El Guapo? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Oh, you know it, my man. We're just working with some happy little packs today. Some happy little accidents. All right, legends. This next race will be for the Buffalo Bills. We have Miss Melody. We have old Bill Bolus. We have Mr. Robert Parkinson and Shane Burge. Let's get a little happy little moose race. 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck on those Buffalo Bills. Very nice, Kobe Luna. Well played, my brother. 18 horas. All right, Bill Bolus taking the number 1 spot with 16 seconds to go. The family bowler might be taking a second team down this morning. Congratulations, Bill. 10 seconds to go, though. He is in the number 1 spot. Melody in the number 2 spot. Melody taking over the number 3 spot, too. But here comes Mr. Robert Parkinson. His name is Robert Parkinson. And he just took down those Buffalo Bills. Congratulations, Robert Parkinson. Miss Melody, I'm so sorry. I know that is your PC, my dear. Robert Parkinson taking down the number 1 spot on the Buffalo Bills. Thank you, honey. But she did get her Giants, so that's okay. Thank you for being a good sport, Miss Melody. All right, homies. I think we have one more. It is the Broncos. Shout out to the Horsies and the Kunico clan. All righty. In this race, we have Melly P, Mr. Ryan Bruns, Master Alexander Wayne, Dennis Legacy, Bill Bolus, Ryan Bruns. Good luck, my friends. Melly P on the front side and the back side. It's like a little Melody sandwich. Mr. Master Wayne takes a whole shot. Nicely done in the number 8 moose. Somebody check these moose for performance-enhancing drugs. I see you, Mr. Saltskiver. Somebody call USADA. There you go, Dennis Dunn. Shout out to Afro Man. I've actually hung out with that dude a couple of times. Fun fella. Old Afro Man. All right, Mr. Ryan Bruns pulling away from the pack with 1 second to go. Congratulations to Ryan taking down the Broncos. Bill Bolus in the number 2 spot. Melly P rounding out the top 3. All right. Congratulations on those Broncos. That's a damn good question, my love. I just reset it. Who just won that race? Good morning, Dallas. Excellent to see you, my brother. How you doing? I think it was Ryan. I think it was Mr. Bruns. Yes, thank you, my love. And thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that, brother. Beautiful. Thank you, Onward. And good morning, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny. Happy Halloween, you legend. All righty. Oh, thank you, Dallas. I'm a little Afro-licious over here, my brother. We're going to have some happy little packs this morning. No such thing as mistakes. They're just happy little accidents. All righty. So we are locked in on the football break there, folks. I think that is the last Razzie. Is that correct, my love? Excellent. All right, homies. Let's get into a 5 hobby box NFL mixer, shall we? Thank you to each and every one of you that helped fill this little bad boy. Let me grab some boxes.
yeah!
All right, legends. We have 2025 Panini Black, our very first box of this product. Ridiculously excited to see what we find in this one. And these are a doozy, by the way, folks. It's kind of hilarious that this little thing here is unbelievably expensive for just this little tiny box. How about 2024 Contenders football with 5 autographs? Photogenic football with another autograph. Love the imagery on these. Reminds me of Top Stadium Club. How about 2024 Topps Finest with 2 more autographs? And the Pièce de la Résistance is that Topps Chrome Cosmic. Looking for some planetary pursuits. And I cannot hardly wait to bust into that box. All right, folks. So let's start with some contenders. I see you there, Onward. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere, my man. Darren Smith, good morning. Dallas, happy Halloween, my brother. How we doing this morning, buddy? Big hugs and firm handshakes to the California kid. Alrighty. I hope everybody knows what teams we have. If you would like to screenshot that list, please feel free to do so. Thank you, Jason with an E. Okie dokie. Good luck, my friends. Getting ready for work, Dallas. Nice. Dallas, I am so sorry if I have forgotten, my brother. What do you do for work, if I may ask? Pack number 4, Ectomy. Empty box there, folks. Nurse Tony hoping for some Texans. I hope we find some for you, buddy. Maybe a CJ Stroud autograph. How cool would that be? We have found several here in the family. And speaking of, my dear friends, we do have some CJ Stroud autograph action that we will be auctioning off tomorrow night on eBay Live. Shameless plug. You might want to join us on eBay Live. Dallas, looking forward to spending some time with the kiddos tonight. I am so with you, buddy. And that is a friendly reminder, folks. Our PM show tonight will start at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Typically, we start at 8, but it is Halloween. I'm taking the little guys trick-or-treating and handing out some cards and candy and stuff. So we will start tonight's show at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okie dokie. AAA sales agent. Nice, Dallas. I can see you being really good at that, my man. Beautiful. I think we're AAA members, actually. Last I checked. We might have let it expire, though. All right, legends. Starting off with the Rams, Kyron Williams. Trey McBride. James Cook for the Bills. George Karlaftis. P. Muth. And that is our very first numbered card to 149 on the divisional ticket for the Steelers. And that goes to Tomas Fredriksson, our Norwegian brother. Outstanding. And our very first autograph goes to the Dolphins. Is that Dennis? It absolutely is. Hey there, Dennis. How about our very first autograph pulled together, good buddy?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
I highly doubt that, Dallas. I will politely and lovingly push back. There you go, Dennis. Mohamed Kamara on your very first rookie autograph there, buddy. Beautiful. How about a supernatural Josh Jacobs? Or no, excuse me, that is a winning ticket, Josh Jacobs. One half of the brothers Bosa on the Schmeckel Hall Pass. Mr. Maker Bayfield for the Bucks. Aiden Hutchinson, shout out to Bree B. Brees Hall. DJ Moore. Puka. And we have our second autograph, and it goes to my Seattle Sea Chickens, Jack Westover. 88th on print to 99. And my Seattle Seahawks go to Jason Saltzgiver. Congratulations, Jason with an E. Beautiful. Let me fix something here real quick, folks. That's better. Dallas, you were always in last place for your monthly goals, to be honest. You're a construction guy at heart. My man. Maybe that's the universe telling you that you're not where you should be. I'm not saying that for sure. Obviously, I'm not telling you what to do with your life, my man. But what I have noticed in my life, and that's all I could speak to, is when I'm in situations like that, I've learned to know that that's the universe telling me, hey, buddy, you should maybe be doing something else. All right, little Jay Jetta on the winning ticket for Minnesota. There's a supernatural. Back-to-back Jay Jetta. And that is a dope supernatural. Congratulations to the Vikings, and that is Josh Williams. Congratulations, Joshy. Beautiful. How about Bobby Wagner, former Legion of Boom member? Anthony Richardson for the Colts. P. Muth. Ramondre Stevenson. Derrick Henry. A third autograph for the Bears. Good morning, Mr. Peacharelli. Absolutely right there, Johnny Mesco. Good morning, legend. Great to see you this morning, my homies. Perfect timing. This one goes to the Bears, and that is Eric Smashburger. Congratulations on the Austin Booker rookie auto. Chuck Diesel, good morning, my man. How about CMC Christian McCaffrey? Shout out to our buddy Drewzer, his PC. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Now, in the break rules, folks, with a base card like this, if it's multiple players, it always goes to the player on the left or the top. And so this one goes to the Lions, Amon-Ra. If it was numbered or autographed, we would coin flip it or moose race it. Mr. James Conner. I completely and totally understand that, Dallas. You have 100% empathy on that one, my brother. Chuck Diesel, what's up, buddy? Excellent to see you back, my man. Happy Friday. Jonathan Taylor. Thomas. I don't think so, Tim. Micah Parsons for Dem Boys. Oh my gosh, it's Kendrick Bourne. Josh Allen. Tanner McLaughlin. Shout out to Sarah. In the arms of the angels, fly away from here.
On your softer side.
Shout out to old Sarah McLaughlin, her cousin, Tanner, rookie for the WKRP and Cincinnati Bengals, going to Mr. Allen White. Congratulations, Allen. Speaking of Allen, how about Josh Allen? Absolutely right there, Chuck Diesel. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. How about a Dalen Hurts on the hall pass? To the Max, Crosby. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Josh Jacobs. Garrett Wilson. Trey Hendrickson, our fifth autograph. Delmar Glaze. One of my favorite comments on that video you made, Dallas, somebody said, no glazing. Gotta love the brain rot. That goes to the Raiders, and that is Timbo T. Wood. Shout out to one of our favorite massholes. How about a Drake May for the Patriots on the base, power players, and Rookie of the Year Latu for the Colts. Beautiful. And that is your base packs out of box number 1. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Mr. Lineson. So if you've ever seen Mr. Bob Ross, my brother, little Bob Ross, little Afro-licious this morning. Good to see you, Mr. Lineson. Happy Friday, my dude. Mrs. Junkwax, can you help me with some sleeves and top loaders? There you go, my love, with your pretty Taylor Swift nails. All right, we are moving on to some good old Happy Friday finest. Good morning, Bryant. Excellent to see my fellow veteran this morning. How you doing there, buddy? Shout out to Sarge. Second box of 5. Buena suerte. Good luck. Mr. Peacharelli, how we doing there, David? Johnny Mesco, it is wonderful to have you this morning, my man. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday thus far. Empty box number 2. Don't mind the avalanche over here of boxes. Mr. Peacharelli, from when you were here just a few days ago, you should see how much this pile has increased. It's kind of crazy. You know what this room looks like, Mr. Peacharelli. The entire left corner is now all boxes. We don't have a corner of the room anymore. All right, legends. Good luck. Why, thank you very much, Bryant. I appreciate that, my brother. Oh, you know it. Anytime you see me here Ripping packs with my best friends, especially wearing a fabulous fro. You know it's a great day. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Bryant. All right, we start off with Brendan Rice for the San Diegans, David Goggins. Mr. Piccirilli, do y'all only get recycling every 2 weeks? That is correct. Yes. We did get an extra recycling bin, but it's still not enough. We need a dumpster. Keon Coleman for Melody's Bills. Larry Johnson, shout out to the grandmama. Edrin James. Favre for the Packers. Oh, Xavier Legette, number to 150 for the North Kakalaki Panthers, and that goes to Mr. Alan White. How about a team finest? Jaden Daniels. Congratulations to the Commanders, and that is also Mr. Alan White. Beautiful. Just leaving that one up for you, Alan. Very nice. How about a field general? Caleb Williams, rookie for the Bears. Beautiful. And that is another one for Eric Smashburger. Roger Craig. Charles Tillman. Lukey. Michael Vick, better hide those dogs. AP for Minnesota. There you go, Mr. Lineson. Thank you, my brother. It is wonderful to see you on this fantastic Friday. Good morning, Mr. Ward. Xavier Worthy, my son's PC for the Chiefs. Brock Bowers, rookie. Jalen Polk, rookie for the Patriots. Xavier Worthy on the Dynamos. Ooh, there you go, Mr. Alan White. What an absolutely beautiful box, folks, and we're not even halfway through it. Why, thank you, Rashid. I appreciate that, brother. We're painting some happy little packs this morning. Top loading that one up for you there, Mr. Alan White. Beauty. We are moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number to 99, the legend, Mr. Terry Bradshaw on the field generals. And that one goes to Tomas Fredrickson, our brother from Norway. Andre Reed and Wayne for the Jets. Last but not least, little housekeeping. All right, moving on. There you go, Mr. Ward. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for being here this morning. We appreciate you more than you will ever know. Hope everybody's having the most fantastic Friday this morning. And my legends over here on TikTok, we are almost up to 15,000 likes this morning. That is incredible, and I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Thank you, my friends. All right, finishing off box number 2, we start with Mr. Jaden Daniels. Beautiful. Another one for Mr. Alan White. How about back-to-back rookies? Caleb Williams, Quinyon Mitchell, Mr. Cade Stover for our Houston Texans. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Mr. Alan White, again, on the finest Prodigy's autograph, Bryce Young. And that is numbered to 5. That deserves another one. You know what that deserves, my dear friends? Actually, never mind. I haven't put that sound on there yet. But hey, that's okay. Congratulations, Alan White. That is 3rd on print to 5 on the Bryce Young Prodigy's autograph there, my brother. That is sick. Congratulations, Alan White. That's right. Bob Ross pulls a Bryce Young autograph rookie to 5. Beautiful. Sorry there, Mr. Kamara. Wow. Sorry, Luca. You got to come down. What a break, and we are not even halfway through it here, folks. Goodness gracious. Whew. And we still have another break to do after this. I think the Afro might be good luck. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. All right, we got Lukey, another North Kakalaki Panther to 150. Back-to-back Alan White. Okay, Boomer. Esiason. Devontae Walker for the Dirty Birdie Ravens, refractor rookie. Mr. Foreman for Minnesota on the X-Fractor. Jershawn Newton. Jim Everett. Old Chris Everett. Latu. Edrin Cooper. The talented Mr. Shipley. For those Eagles, shout out to Uncle Smitty. A yay yay. Howdy ho there, Malik Neighbors. Johnny Wilson. Dynamo's T.O. for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Caleb Williams on the finest debuts. Rookie refractor for the Bears. Magnificent. That is another one for Eric Smashburger. Congratulations, E. The Fridge, Mr. William Perry. Dylan Johnson. Chop and the Swiss Family. Mr. Foreman, so nice, you got him twice. Roger Craig, so nice, we have seen him twice as well. Keenan McCardle. Caleb Williams to 125 for Mr. Eric Smashburger. Excellent. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a mystery card. For the very first time here in this family, folks, we have a mystery card from Topps Finest. So check it out, legends. Back in the 90s, you could pull mystery cards from Topps Finest, and they're paying an homage to that, doing some mystery cards on this one. There's mystery facts on the back, and I think you peel the front of this, and it reveals who's underneath. So we're going to put that right there. We will do that at the end of the break, my dear friends. All right, we have a Sam Hartman on the Field Generals. Don Mikowski, the Magic Man. Shout out to Jeff Rowe. Onward. So that is something that Uncle Smitty has said since the very beginning of this channel, my brother. Chop and the Swiss Family on the X-Fractor. Mr. Lineson, thank you so much, my man. And Jason Hawkins, you are correct. We have a Frank Gore Jr. finishing that one off. A absolutely incredible box of Topps Finest. Goodness gracious, my friends. Damn. As always, folks, I blame each and every one of you for all the amazing cards that we pull here on this channel. It is the collective positivity of this entire community. All your fault. All right. How about some photogenic? Mrs. Junkwax? There you go, my love. Aw, thanks, babe. I appreciate you saying that. She said I could pull off an afro. Little waffro. Unbreakable cards. Why, thank you for saying that, my man. Good to see you this morning, brother. As always, legends, if it is your very first time tuning in to this fabulous fro, my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and you can find me here almost every single morning, starting your day right with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. So if you are new here, folks, feel free to come over here and join us on YouTube or Twitch. And if you want to participate this morning, all you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That's where you find everything having to do with this channel. Mr. James Reinhart says the positive vibes always flow unequivocal to any other live on the net. I agree, brother. Thank you so much, Dennis. I agree. All right, legends. Box number 4? 3. Excuse me. This is box number 3. Good luck. Mr. Alan White, good morning, legend. Alan, brother, did you see what you pulled this morning? It is awesome to see you this morning, Alan, and thank you so much for helping us get this break filled, bud. You got a nuke. Numbered to 5. Bryce Young, rookie autograph there, buddy, on the finest prodigies. And if you see, it's kind of hard to see the number, but it is indeed numbered 3 out of 5. That is huge, buddy. Congratulations, Alan White, and happy Halloween, my good man. Valerie! Valerie! Good morning, Val Pal. And we've pulled a mystery card also. So we're going to figure that one out in just a few. I think I have to peel the front off of this to find out who that goes to. You are very, very welcome, Alan White. Congratulations, my brother. That is an absolutely magnificent way to start our Friday. Shout out to Bob Ross. I think the Afro might be lucky. Empty Box Legends. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. Buena suerte. Good luck. And shout out to all my TikTokers over here. Jason Hawkins, Mr. Ward, Unbreakable Cards, Jason Saltzgaver, Dallas, Kobe Luna, Eddie, Mike or Matt, Brandon Creasy, Mr. Peaks, Cole Clark. Thank you for being here, my friends. I agree, Mr. Linus, and you are not wrong. I love it. Thank you, Valerie. Beautiful. Oh, I bet it is, my friend. I can't even imagine. Yikes. Oh, Valerie. I appreciate you being a good sport. I like it. Happy Halloween, homie. Agreed, they're onward. All right, here we go, legends. First half of box number 1, and we start off with old Aiden Hutchinson. So like I said, folks, I love this set so damn much. It very much reminds me of Top Stadium Club. Mr. Chris Godwin for the Bucks. Jeffrey Jordan Simmons for the Tennessee Titans. Why, thank you, Dutchie. Good morning, buddy. How about a rookie portrait, Rome Odunze for the Bears? Going to Mr. Eric Smashburger. Mr. Jaden Daniels on the draft snapshots for the Commanders. Beautiful. Another one for Mr. Alan White. Patty Mahomes on the photogenic. That is another one for Mr. Alan White. 3 in a row for Alan. Jonathan Taylor. Zach Moss. Brock Bowers on the rookie portraits for the Raiders. And that one is numbered to 99. Beautiful. And Raiders go to Timbo T. Wood. Congratulations to one of our favorite massholes. Oh, yeah. I will. Mr. A.J. Brown, going to Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Steelers, one half of the Pickers, Mr. George Pickens. Quinnen Williams. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. We have a rookie portraits, Jaden Daniels. Is that another one? Nope. We had the draft snapshot and the rookie portrait. But you got both of them there, Alan White. Congratulations, my good man. Outstanding. DeAndre Swift for the Eagles. That goes to the left, Eagles. Najee Harris on the photogenic. Jay Jetta for Minnesota. Back-to-back Vikings with Chad Greenway. Jatavion Sanders for North Kakalaki on the rookie portrait. Mr. Brock Bowers on the rookie introduction for the Raiders. For my Seattle Sea Chickens, little DK Metcalf. Wesley Walker for the Jets. Little alliteration. Shout out to Cameron Cole. Stephon Diggs. Cameron Dicker, the kicker. On the autograph. Oh, hell yeah. There you go, Chargers. And that is Melody. Congratulations to Melody. She got a Dicker the Kicker autograph. Not numbered, but very cool. Mrs. Junkwax. Thank you, my love. And last but not least, out of round number 1, you have that you done messed up Aaron Rodgers on the Topps tribute. Very cool. Oh, you're absolutely right, my love. All right, folks. Let's get back into some happy little packs here. And you know, you don't have to be an expert. Anybody can do it. All you have to do is just get in the game and take down a couple of packs and give them a good rip. You know? Let's find some happy little autographs, shall we? Good morning, my dear friends. Happy Friday. Some happy little autographs. Maybe some happy little numbered cards. And you know, folks, like I said, anybody can do it. You know, oftentimes you think you have to be an expert to rip into packs like this. But in fact, my friends, anybody can do it. There you go, Dennis. Thank you, James Reinhardt. Some happy little packs. All right, my dear friends, let's lock in to round number 2 of box number 3. And we have the Tennessee Titans, Will Levis. How about a Bijan from right here in Austin, Texas? George Teague for Dem Boys. Shout out to Master Wayne. Cade Stover on the rookie portraits. Oh, and that one is numbered to 150. Congratulations to the Houston Texans, and that is Nurse Tony. Congratulations there, Senor Cosenza. How about a rookie introduction, Mr. Johnny Brooks for North Kakalaki. Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny, I love it so much. Thank you, brother. You done messed up. Aaron Rodgers. Back-to-back Jets with Mr. Breece Hall. Minka Fitzpatrick. Latu on the rookie portrait for the Colts. Very cool. Mr. Dalen Hurts on the different view. I'll give you a different view. How about Jahan Dotson for the Commanders? Travis Swift. Mrs. Junkwax's PC for those Kansas City Chiefs. Beautiful. Look at him laying it out. That is a neat card. Check that out, Mrs. Junkwax. Isn't that cool? That's him being jukey. That is absolutely right, my love. So jukey. How about Tua Tagovailoa for the Dolphins? Adonai Mitchell from right here in Austin, Texas. And that is also numbered to 150. Beautiful. And that goes to Mr. Shane Burge and the Colts. Congratulations, Shaner. That is 38th on print to 150. Here you go, my love. Some are numbered, some are not. Balake Corum. So I would go 75 probably. How about a photogenic Mr. James Conner for the Cardinals? JSN, my son's PC for the Seattle Sea Chickens. There you go, Sal. Good morning, my man. Happy Halloween. Brian Burns. Cooper DeJean for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. Yay. On the rookie portraits. And last but not least, rookie picks. Adonai Mitchell for Mr. Burge and the Colts. Mr. Alan White says, give that Swifty to the best CEO around, my man. I cannot thank you enough for paying that forward to the CEO, and she is freaking out over here right now, if you all could hear that. She loves that card. Thank you so much, Alan White, you big sweetie. We're going to go ahead and sleeve that up for the best CEO this side of the Mississippi. Thank you again, Alan White and Mrs. Junkwax, for your PC, my love. There you go, courtesy of the legend himself. Oh, yeah. I do. Okie dokie, legends. This is the penultimate box, second to last, before we get into that Panini Black. And then we'll do the mystery card at the very end also. Although I must be honest, I am somewhat reluctant to take the coating off of that. So, fun fact, folks. This is actually worth more money like this. When I take that off, it is going to decrease the value slightly. Unless it's like a huge player or something. So, it looks like it might go to the Cowboys. Because I see Aikman Staubach on the back. So that might be a Cowboy, I'm not sure. Does somebody want to do me a solid? Go on eBay, look up Topps Finest Football, and look up MYST-4. Missed 4. Mrs. Junkwax is looking that up right now. MYST-4, Topps Finest Football. It is 2024. Thank you, my love. MYST-4. Let's go. Oh, onward, you think all the backs look like that. Interesting. I'm seeing a lot of Aikmans in the chat. Empty box there, folks. Could be there, Yessie Hockey. Good morning, my man. Okay, so it does look like it could be Troy Aikman. So it does look like it's going to be a Cowboy no matter what. Okay, cool. So Cowboys is Mr. Andrew Irvin. Are you here this morning, Mr. Boot Heel Breaks, also known as Andrew Irvin? If you are here this morning, my man, let me know. All right, little pack for ectomy. And one last. All righty. Good morning, Miss Melly P. Great to see you this morning. That's right, Dennis, the old regular Staubach over there. You button hooked me. Didn't know you're going to button hook me. There's Andrew Irvin, my man. So, hey, brother. This is your card here, buddy. Because it does go to the Cowboys. It could be Staubach. It could be Aikman. You just don't know. Do you want me to peel it? Or do you want me to send it to you just like this, Andrew Irvin? I am happy to go either way. Good morning to the Todd Father. Great to see you, Todd O'Hara. How are we this morning, my good man? Thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. It could be any of the three. Roger that, my man. But we do know it's going to be a Cowboy. So we'll put that off to the side. You just let me know how you want to proceed with that one, Andrew Irvin. Happy either way, my friend. And thank you for your help. All right, he says, go ahead and peel it. I PC the Cowboys. Excellent. So let's get through this here Cosmic box, and then we will rip that mystery card for you, buddy. We'll find out exactly who it is. Thank you for letting me do that, Andrew. I appreciate it, my friend. Mr. Macho Danny Savage. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Maloney. How are you, my brother? And yes, we are, Alex. This is our football break, my man. Our 5 hobby box mixer. Joe, good morning, my brother. Happy Friday. And Miss Melody says, oh, this is Cosmic. I missed the break. Miss Melody, you got yourself a doozy in here, my dear. Mrs. Junkwax just top-loaded it up for you. You got a Dicker the Kicker autograph for your Chargers. There you go, Miss Melly. Brian Smith says, I would trust Dalen to peel it more than myself, to be honest. Thank you, brother. Joe, how are we doing this Friday morning, my good man? It is wonderful to see you as always. That's right, Miss Melody. Congratulations, homie. Beautiful. All right, this is round 1 of box number 4 of 5. And we start off with old Jason Sehorn. It's a man, baby. Dexter Manley. Star Command, Mr. Steve Young. Mr. Walker. Drew Bledsoe. Bob Greasy. Terry Bradshaw. Adonai Mitchell from right here in Austin, Texas. Ah, very nice there, Macho Danny Savage. Heading up to the Big Apple for the weekend. I hope you have a great time there, buddy. Mr. Eddie George for the Tennessee Titans. Some Flutie Flakes. Straight cash, homie. Mr. Randy Moss on the Galaxy Greats. Joe Alt. Anthony Richardson. Launched into orbit die-cut Caleb Williams. Shout out to Mr. Smashburger. Star Clusters, CJ Stroud and Caleb Williams, because that is a base card that will go to the Texans. Fashanu for the Jets. Antonio Gates. Will Levis. Steve Young. Mr. Bradley for the Raiders rookie. CJ Stroud. Milky Way Marks number 275 for the Giants. Holy crapola, Miss Melody.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Goodness gracious, Miss Melody. Keep in mind, folks, autographs are not guaranteed in these boxes. My dear friends, it's not very often that I get to toot my own horn. I am so going to. I told you, folks. I told you this break was going to be a doozy. I had that feeling. That's right, Justin. Shout out to old Bob Ross. I think he's staring down from above and helping us out on this break. Congratulations, Melody. This is your PC. Rookie autograph number to 75 on the Milky Way Marks. Magnificent. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and top-load that one up for you myself. Why, thank you, Jacob. Good to see you this morning, Justin. Mr. Ryan Bartley, welcome back, my brother. Just in time to see a sweet, sweet Malik Neighbors Cosmic autograph to 75. Congratulations, Miss Melody. Right? Isn't that cool? All right, we got a Manning, Breeze, and Spencer Rattler. Triple Saints. Mr. Wiley. How about a little Dickey?
Giggity, giggity.
Mr. Bailey. Bo Nix. Rookie. On the launched into orbit for the Broncos, and that goes to Mr. Ryan Bruns. Congratulations, Ryan. Marshawn Lloyd. Mr. Bo. Joe Montana. The Bus. And Cole Bishop. Rookie for the Bills. That is your round number 1. Good morning, Jason Frazier, my fellow Austinite. Thank you so much, Meanie Brad Greeny. All righty. Round number 2. Valerie says, oh, and tell the CEO muchas gracias for these Squishmallow cards. Gave them to my youngest this morning, a fun way to start his Halloween. He was stoked. That makes her very, very happy, Val. Thank you, my friend. That's what it's all about, in my humble opinion. You know, obviously, money will always be a part of our hobby, right? I completely understand and accept that. But in my humble opinion, this hobby should be never all about money. It should be about the people that you meet, the experiences that you have, the memories that you make, and what you take away from all of those circumstances that make you a better person as you move forward. That's what I think this hobby should be all about. But I could get on my soapbox. So love bringing up the next generation of collectors, Miss Valerie. Beautiful. Good morning, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Go team. All right, we got old Mr. Long. How about the legend, Mr. John Elway, on the launched into orbit? Another one for the Broncos, and that goes to Mr. Ryan Bruns. Tuna, you're right on time, my brother. Good to see you this morning, my man. How about a D'Angelo Hall on the Galaxy Greats? Cameron Kinchins. Archie Manning, Sr. Kurt Warner. This is Josh, and welcome to my cribs. Tyler Newman. Barry Sanders for the Lions. Brandon Dorless on the Nucleus Refractor. I believe that is what that's called, if my memory serves me correctly. Nice one. Sleeving that one up for the Falcons. Earl Campbell, Texan legend on the Galaxy Greats. How about an Alexander Plumlee? John Reese Plumlee. Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Mr. Jones, Star Command from right here in Austin, Texas, Mr. Drew Brees for the Saints. And that goes to Mr. Peaks, Matty King. Jaden Daniels, rookie for the Commanders. Emmett Smith, the Deuce Deuce. Shout out to Master Wayne. Walter Payton. Andre Reed. Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. Mr. Sterling Sharp. Tom Brady. Star Clusters. Mr. Rice and Mr. Rice. That's fun. Shout out to Uncle Ben's. Couple of Rices. And that goes to the Chargers, Miss Melody, since he is on the left. Brendan Rice. Oh, wow. I did not know that, folks. I feel so silly. Brendan Rice is Jerry Rice's son. I had no idea. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. You learn something new every day. All right, we have a Mr. Reed for the Bears. The Austin variety. Bo Jackson for the Raiders. Outstanding. Thank you so much, Ryan Fife. Mr. Batch. Quit being such a batch. Lukey. Mr. All. Howie Long. The man. The myth. The flat top. Mr. Porter. Russell Westbrook. And Keaton Slovis. Rookie QB for the Colts. And that finishes off the base packs. Tuna, we have not done the baseball break yet, my man. This is our very first break of this fantastic Friday morning. We're going to do that one next. Allow me just a moment here, folks, for a spot of housekeeping. Here you go, my love. Ah, beautiful. Nice. Thank you, my love. Okie dokie, folkies.
One down, one to go.
Last box magic. Absolutely right, Mr. Goodwood. Good morning, my brother. How are you? Bob Ross says hello. Some happy little mistakes over here. Chito Vera. Buenos dias, hermano. Que bueno verte. Siempre. Tu sabes way. Si mames way. How are you this morning, my brother? You have impeccable timing. And speaking of impeccable, shameless plug, that is a beautiful segue to our 5 hobby box baseball mixer that's up there that has 2025 Panini Impeccable included. Hey, thank you so much, Tuna. I hope you do the same, my good man. And just a friendly reminder, folks, we will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have our very 3rd ever eBay live show. And folks, I have said it a lot, and I will say it again. I do not apologize for the redundancy. We have some serious, serious juice to auction off tomorrow night. We have over 100 slabs, over 60 autographs, whole bunch of numbered cards. There is one of ones in there too. Going to be a good night tomorrow night, folks. I'm telling you right meow. Jason Hawkins, Chito Vera. That is correct, my brother. I love the positivity. Thank you, Mr. Goodwood. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Happy Friday. All right, legends. Good luck. And then we're getting into our pack number 4s. Ah, sounds wonderful, Mr. James Reinhardt. There you go, buddy. Gracias, Chito Vera. Estoy acuerdo. I agree. All right, empty box there, my friends. 1 pack to rule them all. Ooh. Mr. Kyle Kennard to 99. Rookie. Not too shabby. It does have a nasty print line, though. Thanks, Panini. Ouch, kabibbles. But still a beautiful card. And that goes to the San Diego Chargers. Congratulations, Melody. How about an RPA? And it is Savion Williams for the Packers. And that one goes to Keegan Schmitz. Congratulations there, Keegs. Little RPA for you there, buddy. Numbered to 199. Ooh, numbered to 50. Autograph for the Lions on the Shadow Ink Sam Laporta. And that one goes to Caleb Davies. Congratulations, Caleb. Ooh, for the Bears, Mr. Smashburger, numbered to 50. Caleb Williams. And that is 3rd on print. Beautiful. And my cousin on the black gold, Tetoroya McMillan. And that goes to the North Kakalaki Panthers. Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations to Alan White. One more time. Top loading that one up for you because it's beautiful. And then Mrs. Junkwax is going to help me with the big boys here. Man, that is an unfortunate print line on that bad boy. It does kind of look like it's part of it, though, doesn't it? It's part of that box. So yeah, I don't think that's a print line, actually. That is part of that box. That's cool. Just leaving that one up for you. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay. Heard. Kyler, good morning, my man. How was my crazy crab tree this morning, brother? Good to see you, Cameron Cole, my alliterated brother. Mrs. Junkwax, I'm going to put these right here when we get back. Thank you so much, honey. Oh, okay, cool. All right, we have Cosmic, Photogenic, Finest, and Contenders. So we have all of our pack number 4s here, folks. But first, Mr. Andrew Irvin said I could go ahead and peel this little bad boy. Let's find out what we have here, folks. Good morning, Mr. Esposito. Good to see you, Greg. I want to peel this very, very carefully. There we go. Aha. Oh. It is the one we did not mention. Mr. Craig Morton. So Mrs. Junkwax was looking up this card on eBay. She has seen the Staubach and the Aikman, but not the Morton. So there you go, my man. It could have been Staubach, Aikman, or Morton, and you got old Craig Morton for dem boys for your PC. There you go, Mr. Andrew Irvin. Beautiful, my man, on the mystery. Finest. Thank you again for letting me rip that for you, my dude. Cameron Cole says, do orders from eBay use the same stack shipping as breaks on TikTok? They do not. So everything that happens on eBay is separate of this show. Just to be very, very clear. And while we're here, folks, I can talk freely on this show, right? But to be very transparent, I have to be extremely careful about what I say when we're over there on eBay Live. I cannot mention our other show. I cannot mention any other platform. So all I can say is if somebody comes into our show and they're like, hey, are you the JunkWaxVintage that we see on TikTok? I can say, but I can't say much else. That's right. So thank you for bearing with me on that one, folks. Good morning, Slippy. How you doing there, good buddy? Cameron Cole says, okay, similar to Whatnot, where they ship on their own thing, on their own timing. That is correct. And good morning, Teddy. How you doing there, my man? Lead time on eBay is about 3 days to ship those out. So we finish up eBay on Saturday nights, and we typically ship out early Tuesday morning. Sometimes Monday if we get lucky. With the stars aligned, that is correct. All right, Mrs. Junkwax, and the rest of you, legends. Pack number 4 of our 2024 Contenders. Good luck. And happy Halloween, my dear friends. It is wonderful to have you over here. Shout out to Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny, Jason Hawkins, Jason Saltzgiver, Mr. Bartley, the Todd Father, Teddy, Stephanie Kefton, Eddie, Mr. Peaks, Freebird, Techno Trading Cards, Matt, Mr. Creasy, Mr. Smashburger, Lukey, Mike, Abel Bacon. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning, my friends. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, absolutely, Slippy. You know it, brother. We're going to find some happy little autographs here. And you know, folks, sometimes people think you have to be like an expert to start painting and start ripping into packs. But I can be one to tell you, folks, that anybody can do it. You know, you just got to get ripping. All right, legends. Pack number 4 in our Contenders, and we have some Rashad White. Elementary, my dear Watson. You done messed up. Aaron. Rogers. Joey B. Tua. Tag a fall over. Oh, for the 40 whiners. How about a happy little autograph there, ladies and gentlemen? Found some Ricky Pearsall. Beautiful. There you go. And that one goes to the family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson. Congratulations, Rob. That's a nice one. Good looking auto, too. How about an A.J. Brown for those Eagles? Shout out to Uncle Smitty. A yay yay. And C.J. Stroud on the Supernatural. Alrighty. Beautiful. Mr. Slippy says, everyone hates on the Joy of Baseball cards. In my humble opinion, I like them a lot. Used to watch him Saturdays with your grandma. You and I both, brother. You and I both. Love me some Bob Ross, buddy. Rest in peace to the legend himself. And we're not talking about Alan White. Mikey Cobal, this is the football break, my brother. And you're catching our pack number 4s. And we just pulled a sweet little autograph for the family pharmacist. Rashid Ward. Thank you for those beautiful TikTok gifts, my brother. Oh, my Lanta, and somebody took down that second gift goal this morning. Goodness gracious. You know what? Let's throw that little bad boy back up there, my dear friends. This is the final time that we are resetting our goals. You know it is Halloween legend, so we're keeping with those pumpkins. There you go. Some happy little gifts. All right. Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Rob Richardson. Mikey Kobaugh. That is a great question, my friend. Do you have any teams in this break? I don't think so, my brother. Does anybody see a Mikey Kobaugh on that list? Keep me honest here, my friends. I'm not seeing you on here, Mikey Kobaugh. Yep. Sorry about that, brother. Alrighty, my dear friends, my family, we are moving on. Mr. Slippy over here on TikTok says, do you think it's worth it to send an Ashton Jonty rookie auto for grading? Possible hold? You know, that's a great question, Mr. Slippy. It all depends on if you PC that player or not, right? So if you're just looking for profit, I might hold him. But if it's your PC, I say grade away, my man. Good question. Okie dokie. Let's get into some photogenic football. Last pack number 4. That's right, Mikey Koba, and I appreciate you being a good sport there, brother. I am so sorry. The Razzies did not go in your direction, on this break anyway. And we start off with old George Kittle, another 40 whiner. CJ Stroud, beautiful. Going to the Texans, and that is Nurse Tony. Nice one. How about speaking of Tonys, Mr. Tony Pollard. Jahan Dotson for the Commanders, and that one is numbered to 175. Nice one. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. And last but not least, for dem boys, for the Cure, old Dak Prescott. And shout out to Master Wayne. Eric Smashburger. We were going to do a recap here in just a moment, my man. Happy to show you. Alrighty. Last pack magic on the finest. Yeah, we can. And we start off with old Johnny Wilson and some happy little Eagles. Andre Reed. Ocho Cinco. Earl Campbell. Cade Stover. And shout out to Nurse Tony and the Texans on another beautiful autograph. There you go, good sir. Hello, Nurse. I am happy to find you an autograph in here, my good man. Outstanding. How about the New Orleans Saints, old Spencer Rattler? And folks, that is 4th on print to 250. Thank you, card gods. Jalen Polk on the finest debuts for the Patriots. Shout out to Mr. Cody Simons, but this goes to Ryan Bruns. Finest debut, Aldrick Estime. Back-to-back. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? And that goes to the Horsies, and that is Ryan Bruns as well. Back-to-back Bruns. Bob Greasy with that CTE 1000 helmet. And Javon Bullard for the Packers, rookie. And that finishes off that pack number 4. And my dear friends, my family, last pack magics of this entire break. Let's get into some more Cosmic. And then we are going to have a heck of a recap here, folks. This break has been absolutely incredible. Congratulations to those of you who got some juice. For those of you who did not, I appreciate you being a good sport. This is the game we play, gosh dang it. Number 4 is always the magic number, Dennis. Always, always. All right, we start off with the legend, Mr. Jim Kelly. Ray Lewis, Murder in the Game. Zach Thomas for the Dolphins on the Galaxy Greats. Mr. Caleb Williams. Mr. Griffin, Gronkowski. Star Command Bo Nix, rookie for the Horsies. Another one for Mr. Bruns. Good morning, Bubba. The first Bubba, my fellow Austinite. How are you, Trevor Taylor? Javon Bullard. Mr. Robinson. Devin Hester, and that is to 99. And that's another one for Mr. Smashburger. Congratulations there, E. 28 out of 99 on the Devin Hester. Back-to-back to 99, Anthony Gould. And that goes to Shane Burge and the Colts. Beautiful. Bucky Irving. Jim McMahon for Da Bears. Mr. Smith. Johnny Dawkins. Number to 250 for the Eagles. And that one goes to Big Ben Rickert. Congratulations there, Benji. And last but not least for the New Orleans Saints, Senor Fuaga. And that finishes off the break there, legends. And what a break it was. Goodness gracious. if you would allow me just a moment, my dear friends, for a spot of housekeeping. That's right, Freebird. Good to see you this morning as well. Sleeving up the Star Command, Bo Nix. Mrs. Junkwax, can you help me with those, please, while I'm doing a recap? That one as well. I'm so sorry. Quick little recap here, folks. We got a lot of stuff in this one, my friends. Holy crapola. Alrighty. Whew. A lot of juice here, folks. Xavier Worthy on the Dynamos rookie. Star Command rookie, Bo Nix. Mr. Earl Campbell on your Galaxy Greats. Bo Nix rookie on the Launched Into Orbit die cut. John Elway on the Launched Into Orbit die cut. Caleb Williams on the Launched Into Orbit die cut rookie for Da Bears. D'Angelo Hall, Jaden Daniels, Brandon Dorless on the Nucleus Refractor. Latu on the rookie portraits, Adonai Mitchell, Rome Odunze, Brock Bowers, and that one is number 1099, so we will top load that one up for you. A.J. Brown going to the Eagles. Little rookie portraits, Jaden, DeGene, Jaden Daniels on the draft snapshots. Jatavion Sanders for North Kakalaki, Brock Bowers. Caleb Williams on the Field Generals X-Fractor, rookie for Da Bears. Jaden Daniels, rookie. Caleb Williams, rookie. Caleb Williams, rookie on the finest debuts. Cade Stover for the Texans on the auto. Number 299 from Black. Mr. Kennard. And that one goes to the Chargers. Ketaroya McMillan on the Black Gold for North Kakalaki. Malik Neighbors. Shout out to Miss Melody on the Cosmic Autograph to 75. Gorgeous. Back-to-back Melody with Dicker the Kicker, auto. Sam Laporta for the Lions, number to 50 on the silver auto, and that goes to Caleb Davies. How about Savion Williams for the Packers, RPA, and that goes to Keegan Schmitz to 199. Caleb Williams for Mr. Smashburger and Da Bears on the black, third on print to 50 there, buddy. That is gorgeous. How about another Caleb Williams to 325? Jack Westover to 99 for my Seattle Sea Chickens, and that goes to Jason Saltzgiver. Austin Booker for Da Bears going to Mr. Smashburger. McLaughlin for WKRP going to Mr. Allen White. DeMar Glaze for the Raiders, and that one goes to Timbo T-Wood. Lukey for North Kakalaki to 150. Terry Bradshaw on the Field Generals to 99. Jaden Daniels on the finest rookie. Very, very cool. Xavier Legette for the Panthers to 150. Cade Stover also to 150 for the Texans. Mohamed Kamara going to our buddy Dennis over here on the Twitch. Bryce Young numbered to 5 on the finest prodigy rookie autograph. Congratulations again, Alan White. And then last but not least, little Ricky Pearsall, rookie auto. And that one goes to Rob Richardson. Make that autograph 141 for you, Rob Richardson. And then finishing off, we had numbered to 200, Spencer Rattler rookie. Devin Hester to 99 for Mr. Smashburger and Da Bears. Anthony Gould to 99 for the Colts going to Mr. Burge. Photogenic, Jahan Dotson to 175 for the Commanders going to Allen. And Old Johnny D for the Eagles to 250. What a break there, folks. Congratulations, Mr. Eric Smashburger. You had a wonderful break. Congratulations to Mr. Allen White on that number to 5. And top loaded that Brock Bowers for you to 99. One last look, because that is incredible. Number to 5. Congratulations, Alan White. You win on that one, buddy. That could be huge, especially if he plays well. All right, legends. And one last thing, shout out to Andrew Irvin. We got the Mystery Finest card also, that Craig Morton. That's pretty damn cool. little refractor action. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up for you, Andrew Irvin. And again, thank you for letting me rip that for you, buddy. All right, little spot of housekeeping. There we go. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Let's get into break number 2 of the morning, shall we? Some of that celebration. And you know what we must do. We got to find out who gets what. I agree, James Reinhart. You're absolutely right. Miss Melody says, thank you, Mr. Dalen and Mrs. Wax Boss. I was so happy when I saw the Cosmic in the break because I love that stuff. You and I both, Miss Melody. You know I am extremely partial to anything Cosmic. One of my favorite products of all time. And Mr. Dennis Legacy says, on the baseball break, will the Expo cards go to the Nationals team? Yes. Always, always. Correctamundo, my man. All right, folks. Sports kids. That's right. We're finding some happy little autographs this morning, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Friday. All right, folks. Let's find out who gets what. As always, huge shout out to Miss Rachel for snagging us this handy dandy little dice tray. Ooh, lucky number 5. 3 and 2. 5 it is. All right, let me see if I have some football teams in here. I do not. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail if you would. That's better. All right, my friends. 5 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you go. How are we this morning, Greg Esposito? Thank you for the positivity, my good man. Thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko says next year's football Cosmic will be awesome. I agree. I think this year's Cosmic is pretty damn good, too. Oh, I'm so sorry. I still have football teams in there. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here, folks. We will load in some baseball teams. I was just keeping you on your toes on this happy Halloween. Let's try that one more time, shall we? That's better. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you can trade those teams. There you go. You were absolutely right, Mikey Koba. Thank you, Scotty 2 Hottie Kudiko. Ah, Mr. Esposito, very excited to take your 9-year-old trick-or-treating. That is amazing, brother. I'm excited for you to do that, too. So it's kind of a bittersweet Halloween for us over here. This is the very first year that we're not fully supervising our children out trick-or-treating. So it's a tough transition. Gosh dang it. They're going out trick-or-treating with their friends. And myself and Mrs. Junkwax are going to hand out some cards and candy. There you go, Kirk Woa. Shout out to my favorite former fellow Washingtonian. We're finding some happy little autographs this morning, my friend. Thank you, Greg. Looks like whoever has the Fightin' Phillies has put their team up for trade. That would be Mikey Koba. Kirk Woa says, my first year kids are all going to parties and no trick-or-treating with the old man. We're in the same boat there, Kirk Woa. Yeah, bro.
Our youngest is going trick-or-treating in our neighborhood, and I had planned asked me if I was gonna walk next to them the whole time. And I was like, oh no, sad day. He doesn't want me to go with them.
There comes that time in all of our lives, gosh dang it. Kirk Woa says, I may put on my Mike Myers outfit and cry softly in the corner for a bit later. The dark corner. Yeah. You and Mrs. Junkwax both there, Kirk Woa. Mr. Pizzarelli, opening a mini Twizzler every house we go to. I love those. Mrs. Junkwax does as well. Mr. Esposito says, mine is dressing as Wonder Woman and asked me to be Batman. Bro, when you're asked to be Batman, you must be Batman. Sorry, buddy. Not sorry. Very cool. Stephanie Kefton, my friend, I appreciate you asking. So all you have to do, Stephanie, let me show you. I'll give you a little tutorial, okay? Thank you for asking, Stephanie. That is a great question. So for all of my folks over here on the TikTok, if you go to my TikTok profile, you see there's a link tree, okay? You're going to tap that link tree. For me, it pops up a menu. See, there's still a link tree. You're going to follow the link tree. All these white icons right here are all platforms that you can follow us on. And if you tap that little button right there, or that little button right there, Twitch or YouTube, you can see the teams, Stephanie. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Koba. Well, value that time, my brother. It goes by very, very quickly. There you go, Tuna. That's right. Onward. I have to admit, I do love Red Vines a little more than Twizzlers. You're right. Sometimes Twizzlers taste like plastic. Miss Stephanie says, I'm hoping for the Mets. I'd be willing to trade either team if we can. So Stephanie has 11 and 13. That is the Red Sox and the Athletics. So the Mets is going to be number 17, and that is Dennis, Mr. Legacy. So if you want to trade your teams there, Dennis, you are more than welcome to do so, my man. You have somebody over here that's interested in trading with you. But as always, folks, there is never any pressure. So if you want to keep the teams you have, that's okay too. Cardboard Credentials says, my daughter just started walking and we are taking her out as a penguin tonight. It doesn't get better. She's going to be waddling. So cute. I love it. Thank you for the positivity this morning, Cardboard Credentials. Great to see you again, my man. Happy Friday. Mr. Mikey Koba would like to get those trolley dodgers if Mr. Alan White is in the house. So, Legends, I'm going to give you another 60 seconds or so to trade those teams. And if I don't see any trading, we'll go ahead and flip this list right back around and get them locked in. Ooh, Alan White said he will trade those trolley dodgers to you, Mikey Koba. That is extremely kind of you, Alan White. Thank you so much, you legend. So, Alan, you just got to figure out what team you want to trade him there, my good man. You have the Dodgers in number 4. And Mr. Mikey Koba has 18 and 19. That is the Mets. The Phillies and the Guardians. And it looks like that's it. So Phillies or Guardians there, Alan White. Valerie, your youngest is going as Woody and he hasn't stopped screaming, there's a snake in my boot. Somebody poisoned the water hole. There's a snake in my boots. Howdy. I am such a dork. All right, Mikey Koba. We are trading the Guardians and the Trolley Dodgers. Beautiful. So, Mr. Alan White, in spot number 4, you're going to have the Guardians. And Mr. Koba, in number 19, you have your Trolley Dodgers. Congratulations there, my good man. Beautiful. Excuse me. All right, homies. I think that is the extent of the trading. I'm going to go ahead and flip these back around and get them locked in. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment while I do so. All right, we have Dan the Man taking the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can. Looking at you, Mr. Pizzarelli and Bubba. Alan White, spots number 2, 3, and 5. We have Orioles, Reds, and Angels. Dennis Legacy, Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Valerie, taking spot number 7, those talented Toronto Blue Jays. Alan White, spots number 8 and 9, Gigantes and Mariners. You lucky, lucky ducky. Dennis, spot number 10, the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White, his PC'd team. Stephanie Kefton, spot number 11, those bodacious Boston Red Sox. Toby Luna, welcome back, hermano. Mr. Dan the Man Bailey, spot number 12, the Cubbies. Miss Stephanie, spot number 13, the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. DJP, Mr. Dennis, taking spot number 14, the Marlins. Caleb Davies, spot number 15, the Brew Crew. And Caleb Davies, if you're here this morning, my man, let me know. Our favorite Schmidt head, Randy. Spot number 16, the Padres. And hey, while we have everybody here this morning, folks, just a very friendly and polite reminder that tonight's show will be an hour delayed, okay? So tonight, we start at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time instead of 8 for accommodating trick-or-treating. The Dolphins finally let their coach go? Yikes. And now they just need to get rid of Tua and Mike. Hot take there, Coey Luna. All right, Dennis, spot number 17, the Mets. Dennis and the Mets. Dennis and the Mets. Shout out to Sir Elton John. Mikey Koba, number 18, those fighting Phillies. Valerie, spot numero 20, the Rays. Ryan Bruns, number 21, the White Sox. Dan the Man Bailey, spot number 22, the Arizona Cardinals. Ryan Bruns, number 23, the Braves. St. Louis Cardinals for Dan Bailey. Sorry about that, folks. Caleb Davies, spot number 24, the Pinstripes. Dennis Legacy, 25 and 26, Tigres and Pirates. Ms. Fleming, number 27, the Nationals. And Mr. Peaks, 28, 29, and 30, Rockies, Twinkies, and Rangers. There you go. Oh. That's better. There you go, folks. Would you do me a solid? Take a gander at that list. If it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know you're ready. Please and thank you. Thank you so much, Alan White. You understood the assignment, my good man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chef. Oh, the general manager. Gotcha, Kobe Luna. Understood. Yo entiendo. Shout out to our legends over here on TikTok. Mr. Kirk Woa, Eric Smashburger, Stephanie Kefton, Eddie, Techno, Luke Moist, Brandon Creasy, Lonnie, Matt, and Mr. Peaks. Thank you all for being here with me this morning, my friends. So if you have not noticed, folks, I want to draw attention. We have had a significant decrease in our TikTok traffic, unfortunately. So that is because I used to have our website up on the screen, and TikTok has gotten hip to that. So a lot of you have noticed I took our website down from the screen. I took our website off of our biography, but they are still limiting my reach on TikTok. We're on probation. Kind of a bummer. So that is why we have significantly less people on TikTok lately. But that will be fixed soon. Yeah, we now have TikTok Shop. We gave in. So we've got TikTok Shop. We're going to put some stuff up there in the next few days. We'll probably end up selling all of our Tops Now. All the old Tops Now stuff that we've had sitting here for a while. That is what we'll sell over here on TikTok Shop. Okie dokie, folkies. Thank you very much, Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you, Mikey. Let's go. See if we can't find another one of those sweet, sweet mascot RPAs. Good luck. And even with a slightly smaller audience over here on TikTok, we are still up to 30,000 likes over here, my dear friends. That is incredible, and I cannot thank you enough. I love it, Mikey Koba. Empty box there, folks. Pack number 4, Ectomy. All right, let's do it. Shout out to Tone Loke. Used to have that on cassette tape. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, folks, if you remember cassette tapes. Give me a hell yeah if you remember 8 tracks. And laser discs. Laser discs had like a 5-minute period that they were out. All right, we start off a little Jordan Beck, Jackson Merrill, Rendon. Shout out to Danny Rendon. The Minnesota Twinkies, O'Hearn, Larnick, Ober. Back-to-back Minnesotans, Danny Jansen. That one goes to the San Diegans, Luis Arias, Silver Slugger. Trevor always telling us, excuse me, that is Ezekiel Tovar. I am so sorry on the schmeckle. Nicely done, DJP. Slider for the Guardians. That goes to Mr. Alan White. I agree, Brian Smith. Kevin Alcantara on the 8-bit ballers for the Cubbies. Mr. Paul Skeens on your stars of the MLB. For the Pirates, Mr. Brandon Marsh, Ronel Blanco, Garver, Cameron Meisner, JJ Bidet, shout out to Tushy. The luscious lip curtain of Mr. Davis Schneider for the Blue Jays. Tariq Screwball for the Motor City Kitties. Jorge Soler, Ozuna, Freddie Peralta, J.C. Young, one half of the Brothers Young on that 1990 throwback rookie for the Tigres. Ellie De La Cruz for WKRP in Cincinnati. Manny Machado on the game day drip. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Back-to-back Guardians. Otto Lopez, Tavares. The Astros, Alcantara, Josh Young. The Cubbies, Lau. The Braves. We have the Rangers captain on the mascot. Holding Deadpool. Fun. We have a Schmeckle for the Gigantes, Kyle Harrison on the Future Stars. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor. Now a Seattle Mariner chucking that lumber. Old Josh Naylor. Paul Skeens, so nice you got him twice on the 8-bit ballers for the Pirates. Nolan Arenado on your stars for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. And Johnny Gray for our Texas Rangers. Jen Mint 10, good morning, young lady. Always good to see you. Happy Halloween. We're just finding some happy little autographs over here this morning, my dear friends. Just ripping into some sweet, sweet packs. Thank you for beating that screen, Jen. I see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday there, my Jen Mint 10 sister. Alrighty, round number 2. How about a Ref Snyder? Francisco of the Alvarez. Mackenzie Gore. Ahmed Rosario. Del Castillo. Adele. Hello. I'll see myself out. How about some pinstripes? With that not-so-golden shower. Looks like they're throwing around a whole bunch of Colombian marching powder. That's fun. They were up for 6 days. Always a parte with Ketel Marte, former Seattle Mariner. Shohei Ohtani-san for those trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Koba. Some happy little Shohei. Exactly right there, Jen. Shout out to those 1986 Mets. Mikey Stanton on the Schmeckle. Mr. Red on the mascot. A happy little Mike Trout on that 8-bit Ballers. Francisco of the Lindor for the on the Stars. Eugenio Suarez. Now a Seattle Mariner, but that one goes to the D-Bags. Back-to-back D-Bags. Cody Belly. Marcus Stroman. Abe Froman. The Sausage King of Chicago. Jacob Wilson, rookie for the Athletics. Reagans. Miles Michaelis with that luscious lip curtain. A dastardly dirt squirrel. Romo. Paye. Herter. Hold the Kobe Mayo for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. On the 1990 throwback, little Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Hunter Greeny. Shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny on the game day drip and the tassels. A little Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. Freddie Freeman. Jose Ramirez. K. Brian Hayes. Rodriguez. Langoliers. Tanner Scott. Taylor Ward. Shout out to Rashid. Michael Garcia for the Royals. Nolan Arenado. Oh, we have a quirky Casas to 2025 for those bodacious Bostonians. And that goes to Stephanie Kefton. Congratulations there, Miss Stephanie. How about Lieutenant Dan Zby Swanson, Mallory's husband, on the Schmeckle for the Cubbies. Clark with his Stunna-Shades on. Shout out to the Cubbies. And that goes to Mr. Dan Bailey. How about a little Morning Wood? James Wood for the Nationals. Happy little wood. Some happy little trees. Shout out to the Redwood tree. Acuna Matata on the Stars of the MLB. Ryan Pepawa for the Tampa Bay Rays. Mr. Rogers. Patrick Paul Bailey. River Ryan. The Mushroom, Christopher Morel for the Rays. The Detroit Tigers. Trey Sweeney, back-to-back Motor City Kitties. Corey Lee. Ranger Suarez. How about the Rangers so nice you got him twice on the pink Schmeckle?
I'd like to have a go-around with that Philly.
Nice one for the Fighting Phillies. How about a Ricky Henderson on the Call to the Hall? Shout out to our buddy Dutchie. Nolan Arenado on the Power Players for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. C.J. Abrams with some crazy cleavage on the Game Day Drip. The $678 million man, Juan Soto, for the Pinstripes. And some bodacious Bostonians, the Red Sox. And that finishes off round numero uno. If you would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail for a little housekeeping. Good morning, Jughead. How is one of our fellow devil dogs in the family? Hoorah. All righty. Sleeve up our very first numbered card for Miss Stephanie. All right, legends. Round number 2. Good luck. Congratulations, Miss Stephanie. Happy to find you a numbered card in there, my dear. We'll just rip all these down and go through them together. That's right, Miss Stephanie. Sometimes that happens. We can thank the card gods for unanswered trades. Shout out to Garth Brooks. All righty. Starting off with all that haterade. Old Josh Hader. Julio Rodriguez. My PC for my Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. De Los Santos. Toro. Xavier Edwards. Reese Hines. back-to-back WKRP with old Hunter Greeny. And we have a Hunter Greeny rookie auto that will be for sale tomorrow night on eBay Live. Shameless plug. Mr. Mitch Keller. Taylor Ward on the rainbow. Shout out to the Angels. That goes to Mr. Alan White. Maury Povich's nephew on the Schmeckel, old Cade Povich for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Thank you, Chef James Reinhardt. Freebird, or Fred Bird, shout out to our buddy Freebird over here on TikTok. Ellie De La Cruz on the 8-bit. Matty Chapman, channeling his inner Todd Van Poppel. Zach Nito, Casey Mize, Zheng Hoi Lee, Kokanowitz, Connor Wong, Jonah Lechaim, the Marlins, Mountcastle, Ryan Bliss, Josh Naylor, Jose Ramirez on that 1990 throwback for the Guardians. Mikey Koba says, can you put that pink Ranger Suarez into Mikey 1's pile? That is very, very kind of you, my brother. I'm absolutely happy to do that. Give me just a moment here, folks. Mrs. Junkwax. Can you put Mikey 1 from Mikey 2? Thank you, honey. Thank you, Mikey, for being so kind and thoughtful. Francisco of the Lindor on the power players. Juan Soto on the game day drip. All rise. Mr. Aaron Judge for the pinstripes. Hawk and Alugo. Jeffers. Irvin. Always on sale for the Braves. Mr. Chris Sale. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical. Carlos Correa. Ernie Clement. Shohei Ohtani-san on the RBI leaders. Your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Mr. Corbin Carroll. We have some Corbin Carroll that we will be auctioning off on eBay Live as well. Classy Blossy. Tariq Scrubel. Some Schwarbs on the Schmeckel for the Fightin' Phillies. About that Philly fanatic on the mascot. Arenado. Ellie De La Cruz on your Stars of the MLB. Lars Nootbaar, the proud owner of the most Scandinavian name in all of baseball at the moment. How about Orlando Arcia, sitting down for the Atlanta Braves. Christian Yelich, Adolis. Ellie De La Cruz on the Future Stars. Incoming couple of airborne Clevelanders. Andrew Vaughn, Logan Gilbert, Robleski. Mr. Ryan Bliss for my Seattle Mariners on the Schmeckel. Congratulations, Mr. Alan White. Encarnacion. Christian Encarnacion. Strand for WKRP on the Schmeckel. Screech. And we're not talking about Saved by the Bell. Awesome. Shohei Ohtani-san in the 8-bit ballers. Hold the Kobe Mayo on the Stars, rookie. Eloy Jimenez, the Phillies. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Chris Taylor, Siani, All Rise. Nacho. Lane Thomas, Jeremy Pena, Brian Wu. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubbies on the 1990 throwback. He's got the juice. Tatis. Mikey Trout on the game day drip. Another juicy Tatis for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Willie Castro. Kai Bush. Mikey Trout. Bobby Witt Jr. Connor Joe. Balake. Taglia. Sogard. Will Benson. As my Boston brethren would say, some Bryce Hampa. Connor Norby on the Schmeckel for the Marlins, rookie. Dinger, shout out to Sarah from the Land Before Time. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 8-bit ballers. Air Jordan Alvarez, shout out to Bubba, his PC, my fellow Austinite. Chris Bassett, Burley Burleson for the St. Lunatics, shout out to Jeffro. One half of the Brothers Young, Ian Happ, Brandon Nimmo, Zandy from the Netherlands, Shunktum, Mazur, Kauser, Alcala, Call to the Hall, the GOAT, Mr. Tony Gwynn, Mikey Trout on the Power Players, Corbin Carroll on your Game Day Drip, Luis Robert for the White Sox on your Stars of the MLB, C4, good morning, my brother. And we have All Rise, Mr. Aaron Judge on the Ribby leaders. And that is your base packs there, folks. Why, thank you, Val. There you go, Mikey. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. All righty.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magics, my friends. Good luck. Let me check something here real quick, like. So, my friends, my family, I believe this is going to be our last rip of the morning, folks. We have been here for 2 hours and 21 minutes of quality family time. I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for helping to fill these breaks this morning. It has been a truly fantastic Friday morning here in the front yard. Thanks to each and every one of you. And we will be back here tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time after some trick-or-treating. So I hope to see all of you back here tonight with some happy little cards. All right, here we go, legends. Mr. Yurchich, good morning, Daner. Chris Sale. Colin Princess Rhea. Kevin Gausman. Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Kansas City Royals. Geraldo Rivera Perdomo. Teoscar. Austin Riley. Trevor McGill. Nathan Ear Ovaldi. And I'm going straight to hell. How about a Gunnar Henderson on the Grapefruit League? Juan Soto on the Power Players. Francisco on the Game Day Drip with those stun of shades on. Mookie for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mr. Mikey Koba. The Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Back-to-back O's. Royce Lewis for Minnesota. Vladdy. Shohei Ohtani-san for the Trolley Dodgers. David Hamilton. Shout out to Hamilton. This is Junk Wax. Always a partay with Starling Marte. Lucky Luciano. Dylan Cruz rookie. The Old Bull. Justin Verlander. Juan Soto on the 2024 Greatest Hits for the Pinstripes. All Rise. Mr. Aaron Judge on the Power Players. Jaron Duran looking like he just stepped out of a GQ photo shoot. What a suit that is. Goodness gracious. Spot him in a crowd. Shota of the Iminaga for the Cubbies on the Stars. And why am I saying Whitcomb? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Finishing off for the Astros. There you go, legends. Not one, but two juicy Junk Wax Vintage Family breaks in the books. There you go, Chef James Reinhart. Good morning, Damocles. How you doing, my man? My brother from down under. Alrighty. So the lone numbered card out of there goes to Stephanie Clifton. Thank you, Stephanie. And Ryan, you think we could do 13 breaks today? That's a great question, buddy. If we filled them, yes. All right, legends. It has been another absolutely fantastic Friday morning here in the front yard. I am refreshing that shop, but I do believe that we are current up there in that shop. Oh, I get it, Ryan. Like Friday the 13th. Roger that, my good man. That one went over my head originally. Stephanie Kefton, good question. That is Tristan Casas. Mr. Quirky Casas for the Bo Sox, numbered to 2025. Mr. James Reinhart says, thank you for responding, Miss CEO. Just open the message. You betcha, she's all over it. I agree, Brian Smith. It is definitely a little too early for Christmas music. You were not wrong. Mikey Koba, have a very happy Halloween with your little ones, my brother. As always, my friends, on this extremely fantastic Friday and this very happy Halloween, I need you, as always, to do me a favor today, folks. In all of your daily dealings, first and foremost, please be good to yourselves today, my dear friends, when you're using that inner monologue, because we all do. Try to say nice things to yourself. Try to be your own best cheerleader today, folks, because nobody else is going to do it for you. So try to say things that pump yourself up instead of pulling yourself down, right? I struggle with that myself. So please, be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. But Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they make it really challenging to pay forward that golden rule. Hey, I completely understand. Unfortunately, my dear friends, our world, and especially this card hobby that we love so much, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set. We're full in the a-hole department. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human beings, you have the power to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. Folks, I have said it before and I will say it again. I truly believe that it is almost impossible to have a bad day when you live in gratitude. So folks, it does not matter how bad you think your day is going. It does not matter how bad you think your life is going. Always remember, folks, that there is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people out there today that are starving, right? There's people out there eating leather. They're eating dirt. They're having to drink muddy water. People that do not have a roof over their head. They do not have a car. They do not have a job. If you have any of those things, you definitely have a short list of things to be grateful for today, my dear friends. Of course, I always understand that on some days that list is longer than others, but there's always something. So I hope for you today, my dear friends, that you find whatever's on your list. And I hope you let it motivate you throughout this entire fantastic Friday. And I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, folks. Feel free to go over and check out JunkWaxVintage.com throughout the day. Mr. Kevin Curtin, our brother from the Emerald Isle, good morning. He says Christmas music should be banned until after December 20th. I like it, brother. I like it. Mr. James Reinhart, you have a great day as well, my good man. I appreciate the positivity. Thank you. Miss Valerie, have a happy Halloween, and we will see you back here tonight. Enjoy that outro jingle, my dear friends. Let's bring it back down a little bit, shall we? Thank you to my TikTokers. Thank you to Jen Mint, Stephanie Kefton, Luke Moyce, Todd O'Hara, the T-Dub, Teddy, Mr. Eddie, Mr. Brandon Creasy, Mr. Bill Bolus, I'm Official, Dr. A. Ron Whiteman. Thank you for being here with me this morning, my friends. Another 2 hours and 20 minutes of quality family time on this fantastic Friday. Mr. Haas, you know it, brother. Shout out to Mr. Bob Ross. Afrolicious today, my dear friends. Afrolicious. Enjoy that outro jingle, and we will see you back here tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for another fantastic Friday morning.
We're hot, the packs are done. Another Friday morning full of fun. Damn, brought that spicy flair. We saw you working hard back there. Mrs. Junkwax kept it smooth and clean, packing up heat from every scene. Family rips and 5 pulls 2. JWV came through and through. We cracked some backs and pulled that heat. The attitude of gratitude can't be beat. Thank you, legends, for showing love. Y'all raised the roof and the vibe above. And now rest, we rest till the next day's call. But this Friday morning ruled it all. This Friday morning ruled it all. Numbered cars, sweet autos in hand, and spicy water across the land. The stream was lit, the vibes were tight. Thanks for making our morning bright. From JWV, we say it loud. You make this community proud. So till the next time, keep that spark, and we'll see you again. Same break room, same heart. Happy Friday! Crack some backs and pull that heat. The attitude of gratitude can't be beat. Thank you, legends, for showing love. Y'all raised the roof and the vibe above. Now we rest till the next day's call. But this Friday morning ruled it all.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, you absolute legends. Thank you so very, very much for hanging in here till the very, very end. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around, my dear, dear friends. Please go out there and have a fantastic Friday. It is wonderful to see you this morning, Chris. Chris. Hope you have a fantastic Friday as well, my brother. Shout out to the King of Random over here on the TikTok. So one more huge shout out to Jen Mint, Rashid Ward, Macho Danny Savage, Jason Frazier, Mr. Brad Greeny, Rashid Ward, Sarge, my buddy Bryant, and Kevin O'Brien. I cannot thank you enough for those beautiful TikTok gifts this morning, my friends. Truly helping to keep this thing on the rails. Make it a fantastic Friday, folks, and we get to do this all over again at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. Thank you again, folks. Make it a fantastic Friday. I am confident you will, and we'll see you a little bit later. Happy Halloween.